calling you Dog B before, but I want the public and Parliament to capture that in Parliament here, we are not a doctor, we are Miss De Haas.
Whatever. I don't care what you call me.
No, it can't be whatever. I can't be called a professor as well.
No.
I just want us to capture that.
Let's not argue about titles, Mtshali. Just go straight to the point.
So what happens when ethics meets Parliament? Welcome back to IOL News. My name is Mendy Mtshali. And today we will be talking about how Professor Mary De Haas has firmly refused to disclose the names of her confidential sources. So violence monitor Professor Mary De Haas was unyielding before the Parliament's ad hoc committee, refusing to disclose the names of her confidential sources, even threatening to withdraw her testimony unless her ethical boundaries were respected. Now, just for clarity, De Haas is not an employee of the University of Natal, neither is she a professor there. She retired in the year 2002 from the then University of Natal.
I can't call you a professor. So I want us to capture this. Because remember, we were told initially that Ms. De Haas is Professor De Haas. Well, he cleared it us to today here. To say she's a doctor.
But what I'm trying to say to you, so that we don't waste time, and I'm going to patiently give you time to drive your point. But
my point is simple.
I want to say to you, get to our terms of reference, because we are not about the title that she uses.
No, Che, I'm saying for the record.
Yeah.
For the record, because you can't say to me, next time we are calling somebody a minister who's not a minister, and say, no, we should not worry about
that. So what you are saying is that the university that conferred her the honorary doctorate
and call her a doctor, yes, it's fine.
Can address her as doctor.
Yes, it roots, yes.
But as
in Parliament,
outside the premises of the university, we are not bound to address an honorary, a recipient of honorary doctorate as doctor.
Especially here in Parliament. Outside, I don't mind. But I'm saying when we capture facts here, it must be reflected that Ms. De Haas was here, not Dr. De Haas was here, please.
Appearing before the Parliament's ad hoc committee, Professor De Haas explained how she became one of the central figures in the hearings after she called for the political cleanse task team to be disbanded. Now, her testimony comes after explosive allegations made against her by the KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, who has accused De Haas of having confidential insights and very sensitive police information, and also being very vocal in pushing for the PKTT to be dissolved, thus questioning her objectivity.
Blamed for all of this. Your instruction, you instructed the minister instructed the National Commissioner. You should be rejoicing. You should be happy, because that's exactly what you wanted. Is that not so?
I didn't instruct him. I asked him.
You instructed him.
I can't instruct him, Minister.
You did not ask him. You instructed him. Paragraph 1 of your letter clearly instructs. You instruct. You did not give him a view. You instructed him. You have no right to instruct a minister. And the minister, in turn, instructed the National Commissioner. Let's not get it wrong.
What is the wording of my letter there? I mean,
Okay, Doc. James, as the acting chair, can you calm down? Don't breathe onto each other's neck. You can proceed on, James. I'm the
No, ma'am. Doctor, you instructed, it is late, I want you to go meet your hookup. You instructed the minister to instruct the National Commissioner. It is in your letter.
To a request?
No, you did not request. We need to move on. 1.1 of your letter, instruct the National Commissioner, SAPS, to immediately disband the irregularly constituted, unnecessary and wasteful political killing task team. Is this not your letter? Whose letter is this?
That's not quite right, because if you read the paragraph, may I just read the last sentence?
No, it's 1.1.
Can I just point out, I start the sentence by saying this letter,
no,
blah, blah.
1.1.
Request.
Dr. Mary, it's late. 1.1.
I set out to take urgent and appropriate action. I requested the minister. And
1.1.
I'm going to that now, if you will just bear with me. Okay. I refer to here under, as wait a moment, the TOSI. In this regard, the action that I'd asked him to take, I'd asked him, requested. In this regard, I request that you, number one.
Do we have the same letter in front of us?
It's 1,1.
000132. Annexure. Do we have this in front of us? 1.1.
But this
is the letter. I needed to read 1.1, nothing else.
1.1 flows from 1.
What does 1.1 say?
1.1, the end of 1.1.
Not the end, the beginning.
But it's part of the... But no, I'm sorry, we're maybe not talking the same language. This is... May I just read this? Okay, the last sentence. I ask... and its appendices to request for reasons, blah, blah, blah. I set the reasons I set up below. Right. I carry on and I say, and the last 2 lines.
Tell her to read that.
Please just look at the last 2 lines of number 1.
Okay, Doc. Doc, can you pause a little bit?
In this regard,
Doc.
In regard to what I've just asked.
Tuesday's testimony, De Haas has fiercely challenged aspects of the police's approach, painting a picture of pervasive abuse, corruption, and lack of transparency within the PKTT. But she firmly refused to provide evidence or identify her sources, stating that she cannot give names. Of course, her refusal did draw sharp rebukes from several MPs. However, De Haas reaffirmed her ethical stance, stating that she is still a religious social worker and that betraying someone's confidence would end her professional integrity.
No one's paying attention and doing anything special for them. Why are we doing something special for politicians? Okay, I've had my say about that. It's in my affidavit that this is one of the reasons I think, why on earth should we now focus on politicians? I mean, there's relatively few people whose names I have not mentioned. I mean, I didn't mention the name of the person I passed the information to, the policeman, because I can't do it without checking if that's okay. But there's another reason here. I mean, it doesn't interfere much with all these people I'm talking about. I mean, I've spoken to them personally, and they also want to go to the Madlanga Commission. They want to go and tell their stories to the Madlanga. This brings me, before I was contacted by Parliament, when the Madlanga Commission was set up, they reached out to me. The Commission reached out to me. I have sent a great deal of information to the Commission. The Commission will contact me through its investigators when they're finished with the process in place now, with Madlanga or whatever else.
That is all for now. For more stories, you can visit our website on iol.co.za. And of course, for more news-related content, you can visit our YouTube page at IOL_news. Thanks for watching. That is all for now. For more stories, you can visit our website on iol.co.za. And of course, for more news-related content, you can visit our YouTube page at IOL_news. Thanks for watching.